What's up, guys? It's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. Here's another one of those really cheap Chinese fishing gear videos, and it's also another one of those how big do you think this really is kind of videos. Well, this is something I purchased off of Aliexpress. It's a bunch of hooks, supposed to glow in the dark, and they look bigger in the photo than they do in person. So let's take a look at these. So guys, a while back I ordered these off of AliExpress for 83 cents. What is it? It's a 7-piece packet of fishing hooks. There are a number of different sizes that were available. Again, I ordered them for 83 cents. They're still available right now for 68 cents and 27 cents shipping. So close to about the same price. Not a whole lot. But it's listed as 7 pieces luminous fishing hooks, 0.5 to 3, noctilucent, I guess that's how they pronounce it, barbed hook, tackle, tool, gift, high quality. So it's one of those things where I was on there looking around for quite a while, and it kept seeming to pop up all the time. I'm like, heck, it's less than $1. I'm going to grab them, see if they look any good, and see what they might be like. So there are several different sizes on it. If you look down at the listing here, a little bit below it, like I said, right now it's 68 cents. They're shipped over from China, and it's got some pretty decent looking photos on it, and it shows you the different sizes. Although there is very little difference in the size of those hooks. They're still all very, very small looking hooks. But in the actual picture where they glow in the dark, looks like they're halfway decent. So the description is 100% brand new, which I hope it is. Night light luminous fish hooks. Light after irradiation. That doesn't sound good, but anyhow. Light emission can be maintained for some time, blah, 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 blah. It's got the different color sizes. The color is luminous color, and one bag, which is 7 pieces. Allow 1 to 3 millimeter error due to manual measurement, which is weird because 1 to 3 millimeters is like the difference in the size of the hooks. Go figure that. Anyway, like I said, a bunch of different pictures down here. So the first question is, how big do you think they really are when they get to you? I ordered the size 3, the largest one they had, and didn't, like I said, doesn't look much bigger than the other ones. And was wondering if they actually did come in a condition that would glow in the dark. So this is what I got a while later. Another one of those cheap Chinese e-packets, and that's it. It's in a little like retail looking package. Almost everything except the title and the number, the size is in Chinese. Otherwise, it doesn't look that bad. It does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hooks in the packet. Question is, do they glow in the dark? The other question is, what do they look like when you pull them out of the package? Not too bad. They're little teeny tiny hooks. Interesting. So that's the hook. It's small, guys. I have a small little measuring device here, a little ruler. What's the size that they say they are on this here? This should be the size 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shows 8 millimeters. Actually, that's about right on the width of the hook. It does have this like yellowish coating on it. It's got a little bit of flex in it, but what heck, what do you expect for a little small hook like that? The one thing that I do notice on these, if you look at them on the photos, you can't really see because they're all sitting sideways. There's no eye on it, guys. There's no way to tie through these. They're not punched out in the middle of the eye. I guess you could snell it, you could tie off to it. But there's no actual little eye in there. There's no eyelet. There's nothing to tie it directly to if you want to put a line through it. So you're going to have to tie off directly to the shank. It does have a little like raised area, a little bit widened area. I guess you can tie off around that. But yeah, there's no eye on these guys. Doesn't say that on the listing anywhere though, and it doesn't actually give you a description of that. Weird. But does it glow in the dark? And I'm probably going to get sick just from touching these things. Who knows what it makes it do it. I took these. We do have a closed-in bathroom right over here in our house, and there are no windows. I held it up to the light to, quote, irradiate it, and then I turned the light off, got on video. It does work. These things actually glow pretty darn well, all things considered. Again, I'm not going to ask really what they use to make it glow, especially when they're shipped over for so cheap from overseas. But if you're wondering that part, they do glow. So that would actually be pretty cool. So if you're catching, I don't know, a little teeny tiny trout or minnows or something, that would work. The hook's tips are actually fairly sharp. They are barbed, but the biggest drawback to me is tying onto the things. They're, like I said, there's no eyelet in it. They're solid shanks. But do they glow in the dark? Yes. Are they about the size they say they are? Yes, but they're still super tiny. There is some flex to them. The quality of the steel looks about standard with cheap, eagle claw hooks or something like that. Looking at it here, it's called Dalian Vanguard is what it says on the package. But I don't know, guys. There are 7 of them. It sounds like it is what it's described as being, but like I said in the photos, you can't tell, but there's no eye on it. So you can't tie directly to it or put a snap or something on it. Can't put them on an O-ring, on a split tie, a split ring or anything like that. So I don't know. Would I get them? Heck no. Don't get them. It's not worth it. I mean, maybe if you're going to make your own little like sabiki rig or something like that, you're going to tie it directly to the shank of the hook, go for it. They do glow in the dark. I'll catch some minnows or bait or something like that. But the big thing for me is the fact that it doesn't have the eyelet in it. That's weird. Anyhow, I wouldn't waste some money on them. But there, I purchased them so you might not have to. Anyway, you do see these lists online like eBay and Wish and Aliexpress and all that. So if you see these come up, they are really tiny. They do glow in the dark, but they don't have a hole in them. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. If you haven't, we do continue to ask you, please click and subscribe to the Fishyaker YouTube channel. We're getting ready to break 10,000 views, or 10,000 subscribers soon to help us reach that mark. We're well over 3.5 million views. Pretty crazy. So anyhow, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, on like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff. You can follow me at John Oast or the Fishyaker.com page. Catch you later, guys.
Fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.